So welcome all today's jam the game topic. The topic is my favorite book. As of now, I will tell you my honest and true incident and story related to my uh, favorite favorite book. I will not make any pretensions or anything else, or I will not speak anything lie about my favorite book, because these are some topics on which generally people write and speak uh, untruth or false. They don't speak the truth. There are the actual liking of there is different than what they are speaking on the topic my favorite book. So let's start it. My favorite book till now have been uh, a book written by uh, I am forgetting the name right now, but it was published by Sengage Publication, and its name was Inorganic Chemistry. Sengage Publication. K.S. Verma, yeah. K.S. Verma was the writer of this book, is the writer of this book, and this book I haven't read any other book than this book in my life till now. This book have uh, included all the concepts of organic chemistry of class 11th as well as class 12th, uh, as well in chapter wise. Also, it the things which the stuffs which have been written in this book can be used for any other purpose. Not they are I mean they are not only useful for class 11th and 12th, they are useful in practical life as well as in higher studies, in college studies, everywhere. Those concepts which have been written in that book can be seen to be implemented, and they are almost correct. This book is almost errorless book. Also, I want to appreciate the author as well as the publishers for this also, that they have made the book almost errorless. I didn't find even a single mistake uh, on the book in the book uh, uh, throughout the chapters which I have read. So, how did this book become my favorite book? So let's elaborate this more. So initially, when I was preparing for the JEE Advanced examination, I tried many things for inorganic chemistry. I searched on YouTube many things. I watched many videos on YouTube, but even then I was not satisfied. And the knowledge the people were giving on YouTube were very less knowledge, and that were not sufficient for clearing the advanced kind of exams. And I also studied my school level books for of class 11th and 12th, as well as the NCERT book for inorganic chemistry. But after reading all those things, I thought that these books have written things in very short. You will have to mug up everything. You can't understand most of the things in only those words or those sentences which I have written in the book. So for that, I purchased this Sengage publication K.S. Verma book in organic chemistry. And the interesting and the good thing was that at that time that the book were started to be printed in colors. So now, before that year, the books of the Sengage publication were simply used to be black and white, but from that years onward they changed their book formatting, and they made it colored, means orange, pink, black, white, every colors mixture. So that was another very interesting or very good thing for a learner to learn a book more easily, because if you do some contrast or color correction or color difference, not much but a significant insignificant amount, the students will or desire to read the book increases automatically. So this was another good and this was another very big reason for me to start reading this book. The starting of doing something is very important. After we start, then the thing goes on smoothly, but first starting is very difficult for anything. And that this was same for me also at that time. But I have will to study in organic chemistry by this kind of reference book. But I have no prior experience of reading books in English, as well as mm, I have never been involved in reading books. I have always uh, uh, made notes, and from that notes only I read before the exam times, and I cleared the exams most of the time. But this was the first time when I was reading any book for chapter learning. In my honest opinion, in my honest talk, this is the main thing that I have done. And maybe when I will speak to other people and other places, I will tell wrong or lie. I know I will tell a lie at their place. But here, since I don't have any restrictions, no one is listening me, no one is knowing me, so I am telling anything and everything which is correct or true. So these were the two main drawbacks or the things which were popping me out from reading this book. First was I have no experience of reading book, and second, it was written in English. But the thing was that I had to learn inorganic chemistry anyhow to clear the JEE Mains and JEE Advanced examination. And the inorganic chemistry is the easiest part of this both of the examinations, because they only contains the questions which can be answered very easily and without much mathematics or calculations. Apart from the questions of inorganic chemistry, all the other questions you need to spend at minimum 5 to 10 minutes in JEE Advanced examination. But in inorganic chemistry, you can answer the question in 1 second to 2 minutes. So this was very scoring. This was very scoring and uh, uh, important uh, subject in both of the examinations. So in the uh, so keeping in mind this fact, I started studying this inorganic chemistry book by KSNL. But the first interesting thing I got, I started the chapter metallurgy. I know very well metallurgy. The chapter it was the first chapter that I started reading from this book, that book, and I was surprised and amazed that I was able to understand each and everything of the book. The book was written in very simple language, and the thing that the writer had have written there was really amazing. Means I got surprised and amazed that what a thing happens in the world. He has described each and every process of metallurgy very in very elaborate or descriptive manner, so that each and every student can understand very easily. And not only writing, he have used figures, many figures at every uh, very frequently. Means to make the concept clear to the readers, the writer did everything what he could. This is my opinion. So he explained all the concept in very deep manner. Then he put forth many examples also, and then he explain that by using figures, etc., kind of things. So this kind of amazing things, when I read first time, i I was very very happy, as well as very very surprised and amazed as well, that even this kind of things are available. I haven't thought previously that in the books this kind of things can be written in this way. Before that time, I used to think that in the books, stuffs or the knowledge are written just uh, uh, just for teachers. Only teachers can understand. But after reading that first chapter, the metallurgy chapter, I was totally amazed, and from that was the main motivation and inspiration for me to study or read book or more chapters. Then the process started, and then it haven't stopped. Even when I need to prepare uh, only a few steps or things for clearing the exam, I I uh, learned each and everything of that chapter, and yeah, really that was a very good thing for me. And I kept in mind everything of the chapter. The first 4 5 chapters I was able to complete of that book. In my initial days I completed, then I again revised, and the things were started uh, remaining in my mind for the long time. And sooner or later, my 12th examination got completed. I learned that each and every chapter and each and every topic of the book, except a few topics uh, of the book i- related to inorganic chemistry of class 11th and class 12th. So this was the whole journey uh, with my favorite book. That was the that is even this time. I am very very, I will be very happy if I will get time to again read those things which I have already read from the that book. And I have a great respect for K.S. Verma sir, as well as his book. And I really appreciate the way he has taught, the way he has written the things, and the way he has explained the things in the book. I means you will, if you read the book in uh, by keeping yourself alone, you will feel that you are studying something by a teacher who is just sit before you and teaching you everything on board. Yeah, you will feel that only. And not only this was the advantage pros of this book, the questions which he has included in his book, uh, he has included the descriptive solutions of each and every problems, each and every modules, each and every things which were used as a examine the student's knowledge, or what how much he had learnt from the previous pages or topics. All the questions were solved. That was the biggest advantage for a student who is preparing for exams like mains or advanced by self. So for self study, I will highly recommend people to read Inorganic Chemistry by K.S. Verma, Singh's publication. Yeah, that's really really nice and amazing book. So these were all the pros of the book, and I haven't found any cons and any uh, drawback of the book. So I am not in the situation to say any kind of drawback. Yeah, in the previous time before my purchase of the book have a lot errors, uh, but the revised edition that I have bought were total errorless book. That was very good. It was a kind of luck for me also, that first time I got the color full book as well as errorless book. So yeah, that. Yeah, I accept that the book is too costly. The price is almost 8.99 or 7.99, kind of huge price. But yeah, if you go for study to any big coaching, you can't study everything in 7.99 that the book can teach you, and each and every concept will be totally correct. If someone other will teach, maybe he can make mistake, but the book can't. It has been written by very experienced teacher. And the way stream table, there was something kind of a thing in the book, and I was really shocked that I have learned it. Also, in many inorganic chemistry chapters, many reaction, oxidation, reduction, each and everything, which chemical react with which chemical, what is the change in oxidation state, what is the change in reduction state, reduction potential, and how to balance equations. These kind of things were written very nicely in the Sengage organic inorganic chemistry book, part 1 and part 2 for class 11 and class 12. So now I am thinking to terminate this talk. I have spoken almost 17 minutes on the topic my favorite book, but the thing is that this is topic of speaking, how speaking as much as you can, but for me that I can't, I am I can speak now, even now, so many things related to that book, but since the length of the video is going high and the time constraint is also available, is also pushing me to stop this video, so I am terminating it. But still the work has not completed for today's topic. Even now I have to go to ChatGPT and I have to search. Let's hope that I hope that ChatGPT will be able to recognize this book and will give some good point based on this book, and I will then again read that, and I will record that video. I will upload a supplement part of the video, and will solution of the game part or recording part. So let's terminate it and begin it, that part also. Thank you.